Good morning, YouTubers. T Square Talk. So, getting ready for an exciting weekend. I hope everybody's having a great day on this Friday. It's the end of the week, guys and girls. Opportunities. Hopefully, everybody's going to have a fun weekend. And hopefully, a lot of us have still been stacking. We had a great dip recently. No one even saw it as the final outcome of the dip. There's a couple of comments that said, this is it. It ain't going to go much lower. And sure enough, we've had an amazing 2 days. We saw a dollar jump yesterday. I think it was like an 80-cent jump the day before. People starting to spark interest in gold and silver. But what really is causing this excitement around gold and silver right now? Is it what we've all been talking about for really years now? I mean, a lot of us were talking about the BRICS 2-3 years ago, and maybe this is it. Do I want this to be it? No, of course not. I want to be covered no matter what happens. That's why I do stack gold and silver. I'm not an expert by no means. I just know what makes sense. I listen to a lot of people, like I did a video on yesterday, an opinion. It's okay to listen to other people's opinions. I listen to a lot of people's opinions before I make my choices on where I'm going to put my money. It's paying off now. We're seeing gold and silver really start climbing again. And I think what a lot of people don't understand is gold is going to blow through 2,400 and silver is going to blow through $30 easy. I would not be surprised to see $29 today, but we're going to see how that plays out. We are going into the weekend, and typically they would like to see higher prices on gold and silver over the weekend because, let's be honest, a lot of people get paid on Friday. A lot of people put their orders in on the weekend. And then if they're going to do a paper beatdown, usually that does come on a Monday after the buying weekend. But we're going to see how that plays out. I was actually just reading something. I saw something on a short about basically year-over-year deposits into U.S. banks. And it's plunging. Where's all the money going? I had to go verify that because I said, I don't know if I believe that. You hear so much stuff on YouTube that it's hard to know. And let's be honest, the majority of the people on YouTube, including myself, are not financial advisors. We're not experts. I've said that multiple times. I know I took a bunch of flack over the week for saying something. But I'm not ashamed of it. I misspoke. I'm still happy with my choices. And, when it comes to gold and silver, I see it only going higher. I find it interesting because there's some people out there that have been waiting for a dip and they didn't find this a good enough dip. Why? Premiums were a little high. You still weren't picking anything up. The cheapest you could pick stuff up for, I think, was probably $29 roughly. Maybe you got lucky and picked up some stuff at $28 if you were looking for some bigger bars or maybe something, more sizable. But smaller stuff like 1 ounce stuff, you're looking at $29 still. And then after these 2 jumps, 2 days in a row, now you're lucky to find anything under 30. You're lucky to even find something for 30. So I went to the Friday, well, I should say Thursday. It's Friday now. So yesterday, I went to, and I say it's Friday now. It's Friday for you guys watching this, but I filmed these the night before. So I went tonight, as in Thursday night, and I don't know why I'm having trouble explaining that out. But I ended up going to all the websites that I look at, talk to anybody that I know that might have something, and I can't pick up nothing now for $30. Nothing. I find that interesting. Where are we going from here? Let me know. Do you think we're going to see any more of a dip, or do you think that was the dip? If you enjoyed this video too and you really want to help me out, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button, and leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts, because really I enjoy hearing y'all's thoughts, because your thoughts are help guide me in the right direction. I know a lot of people left comments, maybe consider selling your silver, buying gold. Some people say stick with whatever you've got. Some people say 20%, 80%, 20% gold, 80% silver. My final decision was pretty much I'm going to stick with what I got. And if I can find deals on silver, I'm going to keep picking up silver. Even though gold has been doing phenomenal. I can't dispute that. But I really think that we're about ready to see a big run up on stuff. And when people panic, they can't afford these numbers. Everybody I talk to now, all the people that I know that collect coins, that buy precious metals, none of them are buying one. Well, I shouldn't say none. All but two are looking into silver more. They want silver. Gold has done great. It's great if you've got a bunch of money, but not a lot of people have a bunch of money right now to spend. Times are getting harder. It doesn't matter what your position is. Stuff's slowing. I ended up talking to a few different business owners, and they say, stuff's slowing down. And that gets interesting. Even some of the, well, actually, I probably shouldn't say that one. Needless to say, I was about ready to do some specifics, but I don't touch on specifics because I do know a lot of people. And a lot of those people end up watching the videos. So, but when you're seeing a slowdown, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I love hearing y'all's opinion. Are you seeing a slowdown in your area? And by slowdown, I mean maybe at your work. Are you getting less hours? Are you seeing less people come in and frequent your business? People are getting tight now with their money. They're getting a little smarter. They are limiting what they're buying. And maybe that's because they don't have the money to buy more because, interest payments are going up on stuff. And essentially they're tapped out, So we're going to see how this comes up. Maybe stuff's just slowing down because it's summertime. Obviously, people are still buying travel experiences because I know that is still up there. But they're slowing down. They're slowing down on eating out. And the money is being printed more. We know that. So as people get more money, you would think the opposite would be happening. However, if people were to, I had this conversation with someone today. I said, think about it like this. If everybody in your town right now was given $1 million, but everybody decided to save it, nobody wants to spend it. They're all holding it. Did inflation go up in your town? Probably not by much. If everybody is truly doing that, they're saving it. We've seen this during Weimar Germany times. People were saving their money because they were afraid. They were afraid at first what was going on. So people held their money. So we saw inflation kind of dip. And then as people started getting comfortable and they started spending their money, inflation went crazy. And there's been a lot of people out there that have been saving their money because they know things are getting tighter. So they're saving that money. But as they get comfortable and they get a nice savings account, they're going to be more apt to want to spend it. And then when inflation starts, that's when it could get really ugly, because if they see and everybody starts to feel that inflation is just getting too out of control, then what are they going to do? You just spend your money. Just buy anything because the dollar is falling at too fast of a rate. A lot of people don't really understand that concept. You've got to really think about it. If everybody in your town had $1 million and nobody spent it, well, prices aren't going to go up. But if everybody in your town has $1 million and they all freak out and want to spend it like a hot potato, your grocery stores are going to be wiped out. Your department stores are going to be wiped out. Everything is going to be going up. All assets. You hear stories about these warehouses just plumb packed with stuff. What do you think they're waiting for? They know what's coming. That's why a lot of us in the community, we stack gold and silver, because we know the prices are going to go higher. And I believe they're gonna. And that's why I keep buying. Someone made a joke. T-Square buys anytime. Because you see me buy. I even bought a couple packages when it was up there. Did I feel bad when I bought at $30 an ounce? And then all of a sudden I saw it come down to 28, 29. Yeah, I was like, man, I could have saved a couple $100. However, looking at it now, in 2 days, that's gone. Literally 2 days. So the demand is picking up again. And as people realize this is it, now we have this comfort zone where we know it's $30 silver. So here's the thing. before we were comfortable paying, 15, 18. Then we had that jump to 29, and then it came back down to 22. And then we got in the comfort zone of paying 22, 23. And then all of a sudden it shoots up to 29 or 30, and time goes a little bit. We see it sink back down a little bit to 27, 20, maybe even 26.80 on the spot price. And then all of a sudden, ba-boom, it starts climbing again. If silver jumps now into the 30s, let's say 35, and premiums are, $3-4 an ounce, and we're paying $39 for an ounce of silver, people will slow down. But here's the thing. When it dips to 35, you think they're not going to buy? They're going to see that as a buying opportunity, and they're going to start buying again. And this is exactly what we see. We see patterns on a lot of this stuff. Right now, crypto, a lot of the cryptocurrencies, we're seeing it go up, and then we're seeing it come back down. And it goes up, and it comes back down. Up, down, up, down. But here's the thing. The lows are lowers, and the highs are even lower. So when you have that, you're having a good downward trend. And that's what I'm seeing in a lot of the cryptocurrencies. When you go to silver and gold, we're seeing higher highs and we're seeing higher lows. It's not going as low as it previous did. And as that happens, that's something you've got to watch for, because that shows a higher pattern in the price. And with these higher patterns, who knows where we'll go to. Now, do I want to see silver go up? So I got mixed feelings. You guys know that. I sometimes take some mean comments when I say I'd like to see a pullback. But here's the thing. I'm in. I'm in heavy. This last month I bought way more than I could afford. I even said that. And I'm still working on paying it all off. I even made a deal with someone. He had to sell some of his, and he offered to front it to me and said, I will give you 30 days to pay me it. If you can sell it to somebody else, that's great. I really need the money. I'll give you 30 days. Give me installments over the next 4 weeks. Each Friday, make sure I have something. And I said, I can line out some people for that. And I'll take the responsibility, because I'll hold the metal until they make the payments. So I actually helped a couple people make some deals. And with that being said, I took advantage of some of that too, because I said, well, that's a good deal kind of. If I can buy it and I'm getting a locked in today's price, but I have 30 days to pay it, I'm pretty confident I'll have the money in 30 days. So it's a good deal all the way around. And he was happy to sell, and he needed the money for whatever he needed the money for. I don't generally ask people, but it is important that you understand this is real wealth. And as people start moving to real wealth, you're going to see the prices continue to climb and go higher and higher, and you're going to see the lows go higher and higher. So with that being said, got a great weekend in front of us. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope you leave me a comment so I have some ideas on what to do videos on. And I probably will get some really cool shorts up tomorrow. So hope to see you guys all again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, and leave a comment. I'll see you all later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.